What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on the video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notification bell, and please follow me on Twitter, bro, at KO Boxing 86 TV is the Twitter handle. And if you got a breakdown video or a prediction video you want me to do, reach out to me on my email address. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. But let's get it popping, bro. I got a question, man. Is Terence Bud Crawford getting the respect and getting the credit that he deserves for his victory over Shawn Porter? This is a huge topic of conversation on a lot of live streams that I'm seeing, a lot of content here on this digital platform of YouTube, and a lot of comment sections and chats and shit. This is the seems like there's a war going on, and it's being fought on three fronts, I should say. You got Terence Bud Crawford fans, you know, fanatics, fanboys, whatever you want to call them. You got objective boxing fans, and you got Terence Bud Crawford. And Terence Bud Crawford haters, I should say. So you got the Terence Bud Crawford haters. You got the objective boxing fans that aren't really a fan of Crawford but don't really hate him either. And then you got Terence Bud Crawford fanatics, bro. And this conversation is being had all throughout YouTube. And so we're going to attempt to answer what proper credit is, and is he getting the credit that he deserves, bro. Before I get into that, though, our live show this Wednesday night, we got to move it back, bro. I'm not going to be live this Wednesday night at 7:30. I'm going to be live on Friday. Friday night, November the 26th, the day after Thanksgiving. I will be live Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time this week. But next week, we'll go back to our regularly scheduled program. But let's get to it. So here's the thing, bro. Here's what I'm hearing, and here's my thoughts on the whole situation. Let's start with people who I believe just don't like Terence Bud Crawford for whatever reason, right? Like, I have my criticisms of his attitude towards certain people. I have my criticisms of some of the business moves that he has made. So those are my critiques of him. But you have certain people that won't get a man credit. Like, I'm hearing shit like Kenny Porter was paid off, right? That he threw the fight. I'm hearing shit like what else I'm hearing? I'm hearing shit like Shawn Porter, he 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He was already thinking about retirement. You know what I'm saying? And so since he was already thinking about it, he couldn't perform, and he wasn't the best version of himself. And so he still gave Terence Crawford trouble. So Terence Crawford still don't get credit for Shawn Porter. He still got to do X, Y. Like, I'm hearing shit like that, right? And so from that aspect of it, let me say this, bro. If that's how you moving, if you talking about Shawn Porter retiring and he didn't give a great effort and he didn't try to show he didn't come to fight or whatever, then I don't know what fight you were looking at, because the data is in front of us, bro. The fight has happened now. And anyone watching that fight, they will know that Shawn Porter held a good account of himself. They will know that Shawn Porter caused Terence Crawford some trouble. They will know that Shawn Porter put forth the best possible effort that he could at this point in his career, bro. Whether he was about to retire or not. Like, people that are about to retire, people that are about to leave a sport, they perform all the time, y'all. All the time they perform. Like Michael Jordan was retiring from the Chicago Bulls. In his last game with the Bulls, he dropped like 30-something points in a championship game to seal a NBA championship. He performed just fine right before he retired. Oh, well, Michael Jordan, he only retired, bro, because of what was going on with the team and all that. All right, cool. Well, what about Kobe Bryant then, bro? I watched Kobe Bryant in his last game ever drop 60-something points. And he knew he was retiring. He performed just fine knowing that he was going to retire. So I say that to say there are certain people that are able to compartmentalize. And Shawn Porter proved himself to be one of those people. Yeah, he had his podcast going on. Yeah, he had, you know, his obligations as an analyst on these different networks. Yeah, he had already decided win, lose, or draw, he was going to retire. He had decided all of that shit. But what he also decided, that he was going to go out like a soldier. That he was going to give his all in his last fight. And that's exactly what he did, bro. I'm not going to take credit away from Terence Bud Crawford because Shawn Porter was, you know, doing something else outside of just boxing. He still gave boxing enough respect and gave it enough preparation, in my opinion, to where he put on a damn good performance, and he was causing major trouble for Terence Crawford, in my opinion. I had Shawn Porter ahead 5-4. But Terence Crawford was taking over the fight late, in my opinion, just like I thought he would do if he were to win, bro. If you go watch my breakdown and prediction, and I gave ways for both people to win, I ended up picking Porter, but every way that I said Crawford had to do to win, he did that shit, bro. And it's still up on the channel if you don't believe what I'm saying to you, bro. And he executed that shit, and kudos to him, and he deserved credit for that. So if you run around here with that, oh, Shawn was about to retire narrative, and so I can't give Bud Crawford, you know, the credit of being an elite fighter or being a top 2 welterweight just yet. If you still running around with that, bro, then I don't know, outside of beating Errol Spence, you know, I don't know if there's anything you'll do to get that man credit if you run around here with that type of narrative. Now, let's move over though. Let's move over, because you got the Terence Bud Crawford fanboys and fanatics and shit. A lot of them are somehow saying that now that Terence Crawford has beat Shawn Porter, knocked him out in the 10th round, now he's the best at 147 pounds. And I ain't even mad at them, because at least they were calling Terence Crawford the best at 147 pounds before he fought Shawn Porter. They believe that shit. They damn sure, and that's what we have to understand. Like, if you got a certain segment of boxing fans that were rocking with Terence Crawford heavy before he fought Shawn Porter. They was rocking with him heavy, saying he was the best welterweight before he fought Shawn Porter. So why are we surprised that after he beat Shawn Porter, that now they still saying, yo, he the best? Now, here's my message to his fanatics and his fanboys, though. I don't hate Terence Bud Crawford. And you ain't gonna try to call me a hater, bro. What I will say is, he still ain't the best to me at 147 pounds. I think Errol Spence is number 1. I got Terence Bud Crawford number 2 off the strength of Terence Bud Crawford's best win. Earl already beat that dude when that dude was younger. Off the strength of Terence Bud Crawford got the WBO belt. Errol Spence is the unified champion. Does that mean Terence Crawford can't beat Errol Spence? I don't know. Make the fight happen. Of course, I'll be doing a breakdown and prediction and making my pick and standing on who I think will win that fight. But I can't look at a unified champion in the division and then look at a 1 belt holder in the division and say that that 1 belt holder is better than the unified champion until he beats him, bro. So they got to fight, is what I'm saying. That's the fight that needs to happen. So we can get this settled, get some clarity once and for all on who the best is at 147 pounds. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the message, just because somebody don't have Terence Crawford as the number 1 welterweight in the world, that don't make them a hater, bro. They just see it differently than you. You know what I'm saying? I think Terence Crawford did a damn good job Saturday night. I think he put on, bro. He deserves all the credit for beating Shawn Porter. I think he beat a top welterweight. Shawn Porter will go down to me as what I want my fighters to be in terms of their heart, in terms of their dedication, in terms of their willingness to always fight the best. And yeah, he came up short. He had some limitations. But anybody that beat him was in a tough-ass fight, and all those fighters that were able to become victorious against him deserve full credit regardless of when they fought him. Now, does that mean Keith Thurman is better than Errol Spence? Does that mean that Keith Thurman is better than Terence Crawford or vice versa? Does that mean Errol Spence is better than Keith Thurman? I don't know. I will pick both Errol Spence and Terence Crawford to beat the shit out of Keith Thurman because of his inactivity and his injuries and his energy towards them. But those are fights I would want to see. And if somebody got Keith Thurman as number 1, I feel like that's an even slimmer argument. But I don't think that necessarily mean that they hate on Terence Crawford. Maybe the Keith Thurman is just their guy. I don't know. But at the very least, I think as boxing fans, it's great for boxing when fighters get the credit that they deserve. Because think about it, bro. And I'm talking to the Errol Spence fans right now, bro. If you don't give Terence Crawford his credit for beating Shawn Porter, if you don't give him his credit for putting on a great performance and doing what he did, then you diminish Errol Spence Jr. if Errol Spence Jr. fights and beats Terence Crawford. That's why you got to give fighters full credit so that when they face your fighter, if your fighter beats them, then now it makes your fighters win look even better, bro. And then it's just like let's not be suckers, bro. Let's not be haters, bro. At the end of the day, just because Terence Crawford ain't my favorite fighter, he's still risking his life for my entertainment. He still got skills and talent that deserve the utmost respect as a boxing fan and as an enthusiast and as an analyst. And so the man put on, bro. There's no reason to hate on him. The man put on. He did his thing. He showed me what I was asking for, because my knocker in the ring, from a boxing perspective, I always told people, and everybody that had a conversation with me on the panel or then watched one of these videos, y'all know the one question I've always had: look, bro, the talent look real. The skill look real. But I don't think he's fought the fighters that will let me know that shit is real on the elite level. Well, he did that shit Saturday night, bro. He did that shit Saturday night. He showed me what I was looking for and what I was asking for. And that's, look, bro, fight somebody that's live. Fight somebody that's going to trouble you. Fight somebody to where I don't go into the fight feeling like it's a foregone conclusion because they are good enough to beat you. He did that shit. Shawn Porter proved that maybe he could be good enough to beat him, but Terence Crawford proved that he was the better man, and not tonight, bro. I'm beating your ass. So he showed me exactly what I was looking for, and I'm gonna give a man credit for that. But to you Bud Crawford fanatics and your fanboys, I'm still not gonna call him the best just yet, bro. I'm still not gonna call him the best just yet. He gotta go beat the unified champion, just like Teofimo Lopez down at lightweight, bro. I think there are guys that could beat him. I think there are guys that could beat him. I think there are 50-50 fights to be made. Just like I think Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is a 50-50 fight in terms of in the ring and the skills. And I think both fighters have things that they can do to get the dub, bro. But at the end of the day, the same reason why I can't put Terence Crawford above Errol Spence, off the strength of Errol Spence being unified with 2 belts and having a better resume at welterweight, I can't put Tank Davis, Devin Haney, guys like that above Teofimo Lopez down at lightweight, which I support them more than Teofimo Lopez. I don't like him, bro. I don't like his antics. I don't like how he be lying and shit all the time. I don't. But I gotta admit that, yo, bro, he got 3 of the 4 major belts, including the WBC WAC franchise belt. He beat the man who was the man, and nobody else fought him yet. So he got the best resume at lightweight, and he got more belts. I gotta say that he the #1 lightweight until proven otherwise, bro. I have to. So it's the same energy, bro. It just is what it is. But I think what we need to agree to this, me as an objective boxing fan, and yes, an Errol Spence supporter, Errol Spence, diehard, fanatic-ass fans, Terence Bud Crawford fans and supporters and his diehards, I think what we all need to agree to is this. Have your opinion on who you think is better, but all push for the fight, bro, so we can get clarity. We should all be pushing for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford to get in the ring and settle this shit. Who is #1 once and for all, bro? And if you got Terence Crawford #1 right now, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to say my opinion is different than yours, bro. But I'm not going to say it and just say, oh, man, you know how some fans do, like, oh, man, my guy's better than your guy, so shit, your guy got to prove he deserve a shot at my guy. I ain't rolling like that. Yeah, I think my guy better. Now go prove me right or prove me wrong. Get the fight popping, bro. Get the fight popping, make the shit happen. I won't watch it. I won't watch it. That's where I'm at with it. Y'all know how we give it up. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. Is Terence Bud Crawford getting enough credit? I think that he is. I'm going to continue to give that man his credit. If you're not giving him his credit, whether you like him, loathe him, respect him, or not, you got to give a man his credit simply off the fact of if you love boxing, it's good for boxing when fighters get their credit, so that when they do take on a fighter you do like, it makes your fighters win over them look even better in case your fighter comes out victorious, bro. But that's my thoughts. Y'all let me know y'all's. Comment down below. Smash the like, please, please, please. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and checking out the content for the first time. Turn on your notifications so you can get the daily content that I drop. And hit me up on my email address. If you got a breakdown video or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. And also follow me on Twitter. The Twitter handle is @KOBoxing86TV. Live show this Friday. We usually go live every Wednesday, but I'm not going live Wednesday this week because of the holiday. I'll be live Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So please, please, please tell everybody, let everybody know we're going live on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. But I appreciate everybody watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.